Well, originally this building was built as a grocery store in the 1940s, and it was built to those standards at that time. So it wasn't built to be a police department. It wasn't built for this longevity, and it just hasn't held up. It's got single plate glass windows in it. It didn't have heat, central heat or air whenever it was built. So having to put that in, we've got the building all cut up, and it's extremely inefficient. So wouldn't be responsible spending for the taxpayers' money to try to rehabilitate this building because it's in such disrepair. The roof, I know, is starting to fail. It has failed before. So that's a major concern. It would be a major cost. The plumbing, for one instance, is so old that it's going to have to be replaced. It's not something you can repair anymore.
This building is ultimately, at the moment, too small. Chief Benight has been able to invigorate the police department as far as bringing new staff in. Every office is full. We had to give up an interview room to make another office out of it, just so that we could function better in investigations. The walls are super thin. We laugh and make jokes that we can have a conversation in the chief's office and hear everything that's said in the detective's office, which is all the way across the other side of the building. Some things some people don't need to know, and they don't need to hear, and it makes it hard to do our jobs as investigators and police officers in looking into crimes.
We have no interview room to where people that aren't even in custody, they just want to come make a report or come and talk to us. We have no private place to take them. And sometimes that's very uncomfortable, and it impedes the officer's job of getting the information that they need.
Currently, we have a squad room in the building where the officers will come and do their reports. There's a squad table, and that table is basically used for, at noon we're processing evidence on it, and when we're done with that at noon, we get to finally eat lunch. We're eating lunch on that table right behind that.
This is the squad room, break room, officer meeting room. We do everything from eating lunch, packaging evidence, to writing reports in here. There's only one docking station for our computer to do reports on that limits our capabilities to do paperwork in a timely manner. The smoother our operations are in here, the more we can be out on the street actually patrolling and doing our jobs, and not the red tape portion of it.
I feel like this initiative, where it passed by the voters, is important to them because they right now don't realize what they aren't getting, and the service that we could provide, being more centrally located, better response times, 24/7 staffing, aside from everything else.
This building is not equipped with a dispatch center. There's no one here after hours. If you come to this facility currently, you have to call the number that's posted on the door and go through Tulsa County Sheriff's Office for them to dispatch a Catoosa policeman to you. If the new facility is approved by the initiative, it will have a space for a dispatch center, and it will also have space for a emergency operations center. And both of those buildings, or rooms within inside the building, will be what's called a hardened room, to where if there is a disaster, like the tornado that we had previously here in town, those two rooms will remain operational for the emergency operations of the city.
If citizens approve this initiative, it would mean a great deal of support to us, and we'd feel, I think it would make us all feel closer if we're all having each other's backs. It would also encourage growth and better hiring in the area. It would attract more applicants for the necessary jobs that we have here.
For me personally, if this is approved by the community, by a vote of the people, what a great thing for this police department to have. Having been here for 22 years, this is my home. I'm rooted here. My father worked here. I've been told over the course of my career multiple times, you know, hey, we want to get a new building, we want to build a new police department. To finally see that done would be just the most amazing thing.